I have something very interesting and weird to share with you. I discovered that the first ever version of the Vijñāna-bhairava-tantra, that central of all Trika scriptures written over 1,000 years ago, was published in English for the first time in 1955 in, of all things, a men's magazine focused on fashion and culture. So yes, this is a true story. This is Gentry magazine from the spring of 1955, and as you can see, it's mainly about automobiles. It has a lot of fashion stuff and some culture. And lo and behold, on page 100, for whatever strange reason, they published the first ever version of the Vijñāna-bhairava-tantra, written by Paul Reps, who had sat at the feet of Lakshmanju in Kashmir. And maybe he knew the editor, who knows? But here it is, the first ever version of the VBT in Gentry magazine, and it's just 3 pages long. Oops. There's the third page. Now, Paul Reps's version is really important, not only because it was the first ever version of the VBT in English, but it was the direct inspiration for some more famous versions. Rajneesh, also known as Osho, his The Book of the Secrets, is based not on the Sanskrit text, but on the Paul Reps version. Furthermore, Lauren Roche's Radiance Sutras, also inspired by the Paul Reps version. Furthermore, Daniel Odier's Tantra Yoga, Le Vijñāna-bhairava, his version, also based on Paul Reps, not on the original Sanskrit. So it's had a disproportionate influence, and to be fair, it's an amazing rendering in really beautiful poetry, even though it's not a literal translation. And so it's a fascinating piece of cultural history, and I'll be publishing my translation in the near future, which is a literal translation, but we have Paul Reps to thank, and apparently Gentry Men's Magazine for helping bring this text to the English-speaking world.